Okay, let's talk about a new widget in Tkinter, the entry. So entries are single line text fields in which you can type, unlike labels, which you can't type inside. You can type inside entries and then you can even retrieve the text inside them. So let's create a simple app in which we have an entry. You type text in the entry, then you click on a button, and that button prints out or puts the text that was there in the entry in a label. So let's create a new file and call this entry app.py. We'll have to import Tkinter. Tkinter has tk, and we'll have to create our window. Root is equal to tk.tk, and now our entry. So we have tk.entry. Keep it inside field is equal to tk.entry. Inside this we'll pass the master, root, and there's no text, there's none of that. You only have font. Example, just look here. Do we have text? We don't have text. We have text variable, which is a Tkinter string variable, and I'll be discussing about that in a few videos later. For now, we just need to specify the master. Let's pack it. Field.pack. .pack and root.main loop. Main loop done. Let's run this, and it's resized so that it can fit the entry only. Okay, now see this is our entry. We can type inside it, say hello, you can select the text, but it isn't doing anything as for taking in the text. So firstly, let's just change the title. Root.title, title of our window, we'll change it to text layer, text from entry. We'll set the geometry. Set the geometry to around 300 by 300. And now in root.main loop, before that, we'll create another button. Let's call this continue button. No, you can't use continue, right? Continue button is equal to tk.button. Specify our master, root text, as earlier, text is set it to show text, and let's pack this. Continue button dot pack, and we'll attach a function to this. Command is equal to print it or show text. Let's create our function here. Def show text. Don't need any parameters for that. In this, we'll have to print out some labels. So tk.label root comma text is equal to so now we have to retrieve the text that is given inside the entry. How do we do that? Entries have a special command called get. See this get? It's a function, so that returns string, so you can enter that. And here we'll have to pack it. So pack, and now let's try and run this. Type something, hello. You can see hello got printed out. Hello W world. Any text that's inside the entry gets printed out. Need gibberish to type as well. Takes everything. What about \n? \n gets printed out too. We just use \, that works as well. So everything is built into Tkinter to manage this for you. We clicked on the show text button several times without any text entered. That's why we got the space. You can even use the fonts in this for these entries. So let's add a font from here. I'll take this simple font. Even use the same BG and FG. Let's see if that works. Check. Oops, we forgot to enter font. Just entered that. Font is equal to, print this out. So you can see we've got a horrible color, but it's fine. Hello, can you show text? Everything works. You can type inside this, no change. And there's another interesting thing with these entries. If you think it's too small, you can put a comma and width if the text field is too small. Width is equal to, let's enter 100. Should be a good number. Yep, sure is bigger, but it's really huge now. You can type inside this, same text. It's bold. So that's what you need to know about Tkinter entries. Later I might show you a little more advanced functions with it, but for now this is all.